Percentage yield is used with atom economy to tell chemists how efficient a chemical process is. The equation that's used to calculate percentage yield is found in the Higher Chemistry Databook and is given here. Percentage yield tells you how much product you successfully make in a chemical reaction compared to what you theoretically predicted you would make. There are many reasons why percentage yields might not be 100%, many of which can be attributed to human error, so spillages, inaccurate measurements, for example. This calculation is essentially the same as calculations from equations from Nat 5, but with an added step. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, as with many calculations in higher chemistry, is write down the information that's been given to me in the question. So you're told in this example that you have 12 grams of carbon dioxide. So this is the amount of product that was obtained. So that's what we call our actual yield. And that's 12 grams. The question also tells us that we obtain this by reacting 6 grams of carbon. So the mass of carbon is 6 grams. So the first thing we need to do is to work out our number of moles of carbon that reacted in this reaction. So number of moles is my mass divided by my gram formula mass. So 6 divided by 12, which is 0.5 moles. Now in this reaction there are no coefficients, so everything reacts in a 1-to-1 ratio. So if I take my carbon and my carbon dioxide, they react in a 1-to-1 ratio. So if I have 0.5 moles of carbon, I also produce 0.5 moles of carbon dioxide. What I can then work out is my theoretical mass. So if all of my reactants were converted into my desired product, what would my mass be? And that's worked out by doing my number of moles times my gram formula mass. So 0.5 gram formula mass for carbon dioxide is 44. So my theoretical mass is 22 grams. So that's the first part of the calculation. So what I have is my actual yield, my theoretical yield, and I just need to plug those numbers into my equation next. So I'll take a new page. So my equation, percentage yield is actual yield over theoretical yield times 100 to get it into percent. So 12 divided by 22 times 100, and that comes out as 55%, and I'll double underline my final answer there.